If you're an average CEO in the 1950s, you're making about 20 times more than the typical worker. In the 1980s, about 42 times more. Today, between 200 and 270 times more. And last year's most unequal CEO was JCPenney's Ron Johnson. He earned 1,900 times more than his typical worker. CEO pay has exploded in the last few decades, that's obvious. But is it because CEOs are more valuable, or because they're just being paid more? Well, the answer is both. America's corporations are bigger and more complicated than they were 50 years ago. The biggest U.S. company in 1955 was General Motors. Its revenue was $90 billion in today's dollars, and it had hundreds of thousands of employees, mostly in North America. Today, there are 20 American companies with more than $90 billion in revenue, and many of them, like Walmart or GE, have half or more of their employees working outside the U.S. If you're at the helm of one of America's most important corporations these days, you're acting on the world stage. It's a bigger job. But the second reason CEOs are paid more is that they're paid differently. They're more likely to be compensated with something a little more valuable than old-fashioned salary. Stock options now account for half the typical pay package of America's leading CEOs.